Now, how we've been doing these electron configurations so far, these are called orbital notations. This is one of three different ways of writing electron configurations. This is the most cumbersome, but it tells you the most about the orbitals that you have. Um, but there is a shorter way of writing them that doesn't give you as much information, but is much faster at writing and is easier to type out on Canvas. And so a lot of your assignment tonight is going to be in this second way. This second way of writing is called electron configuration notation. And electron configuration is just writing what we did, but instead of writing all the arrows, we use a superscript to indicate how many electrons are in the orbital. So if I was doing electron configuration notation for fluorine, I'm still going to write the F and a colon, and then I'm going to write 1s has 2 electrons, so I write 1s with a superscript 2. Then that's 2 of my electrons, so I'm going to go now to 2s superscript 2 that it can hold. And then in 2p, 2p can hold up to 6, but we only put 5 in there, so it's going to be 2p5. Let's try this again, but let's try it this time with a new one starting fresh. So let's say I want to do the electron configuration notation for sulfur. So for sulfur, I'm going to write the S, I'm going to write the colon. I look at sulfur, it has 16 electrons. I'm still going to leave myself a note that I have 16 electrons here. And then I'm going to start at the lowest and I'm going to fill them up, but we don't really have to take into account now Pauli exclusion principle or Aufbau principle because we're not actually drawing the arrows for the electrons. So we're going to start on the lowest, which is 1s, and S can hold up to 2 electrons. So that's 2 of our 16 electrons. That's full, so now we're going to go to 2s. 2s also can hold 2 electrons. After 2s is 2p. P, because it has 3 orientations, can hold up to 6 electrons, and that only gets us to 10 electrons, so I can fill it up with all 6. Okay, just like before, I like to leave myself little notes so I know how many electrons I've done, and I'm at 10. After 2p, I get to 3s. 3s can hold up to 2, which is 12 electrons. After 3s is 3p. Now, p can hold up to 6 electrons, but I have 12 electrons so far, which means I only have 4 electrons left. So instead of writing 3p with a 6, I'm only going to write it to a 4 because I only have 4 electrons left. And that's the electron configuration notation for sulfur.